11 it says, "You are now live."
You're now live.
I'm kind of in the dark.
Oh. Hiding. Here, I'll point some light at you.
Oh.
Okay, beauty shot. Here we go. Is that better?
I don't know. It's
there it is. Wow. Hello.
I think it might be that I can't, like, the light.
I think it's
off of my eyes, too.
Yeah.
We'll keep working on it.
That was a good time.
I'm trying to find a good spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not blurry, though. See, I feel like if I get beyond the light, I feel better. Like, I'm hiding the light. Now I see the light.
This quality episode.
So, it's not technically morning anymore. So we can't say good morning. We didn't make
good
it
lunch.
In the morning.
Good lunch.
Good noon.
Hope you're having some lunch.
Yeah. But we said we were going to get back to this, so we're doing it.
Yeah.
We're classing it up.
We're on schedule.
So we thought today we would just talk about our website a little bit.
Yay!
We are super excited that yesterday we updated our website.
It's new. It's in there. It's up.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It looks great. It looks great on your phone. So go check it out.
I'm going to pull it up on my phone.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It looks really pretty. And actually, I feel like it looks better on the phone than
Agreed.
on the computer.
You ready? Let's vlog out my face. Can you see it?
It's
still
sort
blurry.
Of, yeah.
Wah!
There you go, a little bit. Yeah.
I feel like a beauty blogger. I'm like,
I think that we should do beauty vlogging. That would be fun. We should do videos where we practice on each other.
oh, that sounds like a real good time.
I'm not real good with makeup. I don't know if you can tell. I don't do a lot of makeup.
I'm still trying to get it to work. Anyways, yeah, that was the
It's
high-tech
lovely.
version of our website.
We think you should go check it out. It's inspiredsugarcakes.com. So we updated it from our old one, which was really cute. But we had someone make it for us, and we're hoping that we would be able to keep up with it and update it. And that didn't happen. We couldn't find things we needed. And there's so many different ways to build a website that you just can't learn it all. We just can't. We're creative and we're artists, but we don't.
We are not techy people.
We don't do a whole lot. I think we're competent in technology, but as far as
you say we're competent, and you look at me like as if it's like maybe we're competent about some things.
You know, like we know how to use our cell phones and take photos, and I think we're.
I love that she says we're competent. Unassuredly. Like, we're just not entirely sure.
I wouldn't say that we're like, you know, in the realm of techie people.
No.
We don't play video games. We don't build websites. We have to figure things out. So it's not just automatically we know how to do this.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody else who is in the cake world or art world feels the same. But for me, when I have to try and figure out something like even as simple as like blog posts were stressful. Instagram was stressful at first until I figured out how to do it. Like we're of that generation who's not old enough to not have any experience with it, but like I get it when my parents are like, too much.
Yeah. So I was watching a video the other day where they were talking about that, like giving like grandparents a cell phone and how overwhelming it is to know that you can, you know, touch the video, do stuff. And,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the website we had, and she said it was really cute. We just had no idea how to use it. So when we would talk about all the things we wanted to do on it and functions that we felt like were really important to our website, we didn't know how to add it. So that was a problem.
Yeah, it was suggested to us that we just start over, which at first we were like, oh my gosh, I don't want to start over. That sounds awful. But we kind of read about it a little bit and started working on it, and it wasn't. I think we did it in just a couple hours in the afternoon. So we have room to update it. We can keep going. We're excited about the calendar now. We have a calendar, so you can go on and see. You know, there's not a lot on there yet, but we can put our classes on there. We can put events on there. We can put, I don't know, time when we're closed or booked or...
Yeah, so we want some of those features to be a little bit more user-friendly for the folks that want to see where we're at. Especially, I think, classes and local events. I think
classes really especially, because people ask us, you know, what are your upcoming classes? And we don't always have a place where it's easy to go see them all, because we do classes in different places.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be easy to go and see what all is there, what's been scheduled, so what's coming up, so you can choose like what do you like to do.
Cheers from Brazil. Hi. So new website. We used, what did we use? What's the website?
Squarespace.
And to non-techie people, Squarespace is super easy. It was so easy. Oh my gosh. And we do have to give a shout out to Sugar Geek Show, because Bonnie is an elite Sugar Geek member, and they had a tutorial on it, and that's where we kind of started this process. And then she looked at me one day and was like, maybe, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I had to make her watch the video with me.
Yeah,
because it was so easy. It was just...
Yeah, so once she showed me that, and then once I saw, basically with Squarespace, I don't know why I'm having a hard time remembering this name. With Squarespace, they give you like templates, and they're totally adjustable, but you start with the simple template and then just kind of add what you want from there and move stuff around. So we were really fortunate to have like a tutorial with Sugar Geek Show. So if you're a cake person and you aren't following Sugar Geek Show, you should be.
You should, and you should become a member, because this year especially, they're starting to do business type tutorials also. So there's tons and tons of cakes and other things, tutorials on how to do, pretty much anything. Like from baking the cake to structuring the cake to design. But this year they're starting a lot more with business. So there are tutorials about creating your own logo.
Yeah.
Like, you can make your own logo. You don't have to have somebody else do it for you.
You can do all these things, which we love our logos. So
we love our logo. We're not changing it. But
it was really easy, and it was, like we said, we sat down and kind of in between working, did it in like 2 hours or 3 hours one day.
And we're excited.
And then even
so much stuff.
Yeah. And even for me, like, thinking about how to switch over, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a process to switch over from WordPress, and it wasn't. It took like 5 minutes. You like click a button and it does it all.
It's not even WordPress. We had it posting through GoDaddy.
Yeah. And
you don't have to do anything. You just...
The hardest part was finding our login.
Yeah.
The hardest part.
We don't remember our login. I mean, we try to keep them about the same, but...
Yeah. So,
that's funny.
New website is up.
We're excited because there's so many things we've been wanting to do. And we started talking about some of the stuff, was it in the summer last year? And we just kind of got stuck, because we would go and look for the, apps we needed, or what we needed to add to the website to actually make that happen, and we couldn't get it done. So we kind of got stuck.
Yeah, and it was frustrating to spend hours researching and then not be able to make it
it's frustrating. If you ever try to research something and then you get to the end and you've accomplished nothing. It's awful.
Yeah. So, new website. It's cool. It's very clean. I think our last one was real cute, so this one is kind of going in a little bit different direction.
A little more classy?
Yeah, it's real, because we're classy ladies. So we decided,
I'm sure we'll throw some stuff in there.
We're switching from being cute, and now we're going to be classy. So, welcome,
funny.
internet people.
It's going to be good. So you're still going to want to follow our Instagram.
Yeah.
Or Facebook, if that's your thing.
Oh, my favorite part. What's my favorite part? What's my favorite part?
I don't know.
All right. My favorite part of the new website is that we have a contact form, which technically we
did have a contact form, so that's why I didn't know what you were talking about.
We had one on the old one, but it was very basic, and we had a lot of little quirks with it. It was quirky.
Yeah, you could probably fill out what you felt like filling out, and then send an email, and we'd have to send it back.
Sometimes it would send a picture, but most of the time it was like, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it didn't like attaching the photos if people had inspiration photos they wanted to send along.
Yeah, so this one is very thorough. It has all the things we need to know, and it lets everyone know when you go to click on it. It says our minimum, which we are not. If you don't know much about us, we are a small cake studio. We only make custom cakes. We don't pump out mass-produced things. So for us, the minimum is really important, because otherwise we make no money, and we make less than minimum wage, which sometimes we already ride that.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. So the time for us is really important, and it's good for people to know before they even request something, because
if this is too much for you, you can move
that's
on,
okay.
and that's fine. We are not for everybody, and we get that.
Yeah, and we get that you can't spend $200 on a smash cake for your kid's photo shoot. That's okay, you know.
Oh yeah,
and there are lots of places.
But it's just not worth us spending hours for $20.
Yeah, so that doesn't always work for us, but we're always happy to give referrals out if you need someone.
Yeah.
We'll tell you
I
where
had
to
actually explain that to my daughter this morning, because she's an artist and does drawings for people, and she was posting her stuff. She decided she was going to share it out and see if people wanted, because she's had some people ask her, and so she has done that and gotten paid. But she decided she was going to go ahead and make up some examples and share it out. And she had this one website where people were telling her how expensive she was and that it's not worth it. She was like, you're basically asking for us to pay you, and we're not getting, there's no expense for you. And she was like, this takes me 3 hours.
Yeah.
Time. And I was like, you don't need to reply to those people. Yeah. Not everybody is going to want what you offer or have the money, and that's okay. And if people are being rude, obviously you just let it go. Mm-hmm. Don't, because she was wanting to reply and explain herself, and I was like, no, it's not worth it. You don't need to do that. So that's something to remember. Your time is worth something. You cannot just.
I think time is worth all the things.
Everybody starts out and gives stuff away and thinking that they can't charge for something, or that they should only charge for supplies. But you're putting you're putting wear and tear on your body, and you're spending a lot of time away from your family. If you're going to spend time away from your family, why wouldn't you just go get a job and get paid? So, no, just because it's an art and it's a specialized art does not mean that you do it for cheap.
We'll even capture. Right. We agree. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that definitely was something we had to learn real intensely at the beginning. For sure. So,
yeah,
you're worth it. Your time's worth it.
Yeah.
And for us, having a website that's easy to use, that doesn't take up more of our time, it's a real win. It's a real win.
Yeah, I actually think that it's kind of fun to go in there and edit stuff and play with it now, whereas before, it was stressful.
Yeah, it was too stressful. And I was afraid I was going to break codes and break the internet, ruin all the things.
Because you basically would have to go in and edit code if you wanted to actually
I have no idea what that means.
And we don't know.
It's foreign language.
Don't want to do that.
No idea.
It's not that we couldn't learn, because I did build a website a long time ago. And so if I can do it, you can do it. But it was...
I decided I can't learn.
It was still very basic and a lot of time. And we don't have time.
No time.
We make cakes with our time.
Yeah.
And cookies.
And we eat lunch.
Lots of cookies. And we eat lunch. Yes. So please go check it out.
To deliver modeling chocolate. Now we have a very good reason to go have some lunch.
Right?
That's what I'm saying to myself today. Should be working, but
working out.
Look, we agreed we were not going to talk about that.
We were going to go to, we did not agree.
I agreed in my mind that you weren't going to talk about it.
I'm sorry. We were going to go to yoga last night. It was going to be our first time back in the gym for a couple
longer
of months.
Than we want to say.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months for me.
It's been a long time.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been longer than I would like to admit that I've been paying the gym money to not go.
Yeah.
I wave at it when I drive by 10 times a day, but so we were going to go to yoga, but
it's been really rough lately. It's like we got through Christmas and immediately crashed, and not in a good way, because we haven't been. It's weird because we'll come in we're like, I didn't get to sleep last night. We can't sleep very well. I don't know what is going on. It's like all of a sudden we have time to sleep and we can't.
There's no sleep to
because through Christmas we didn't have a lot of, we were working longer hours, and so we were getting less sleep. But I don't remember having trouble going to sleep when we got there. So now we're just laying in bed and tossing and turning, and it's special. So we come in and we're tired, and we worked yesterday. Yeah. And by the time it got to, it was like 5. Yeah. 5:20. And yoga was at 6. Yeah. And we just didn't happen. No.
So we're not going to talk about that. We didn't go yesterday.
We're going to try to go today. We're gonna try to go today.
This is
I
my-
feel like once we get
My
going,
trying face.
she's not trying. I'm gonna have to drag her by the ear. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm afraid. I'm afraid to go now. Like, it's been a couple months and now I have no stretch left.
It's gonna be
And they're gonna be
hard.
like, "Why can't you reach your toes?" And I'm gonna be like, "Cause I can't. I can't do it. It's been too
It'll be
long."
fine. We'll be fine. So
My
yeah,
mat's gonna be like dusty.
well, it's rolled up.
It's gonna be like I'm gonna roll it out and it's gonna be like, and everyone's gonna know. They're all gonna know. They're gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, "Oh, she hasn't been. She's a January gymmer."
Oh,
I don't want to be a January
I don't want to be
gymmer.
that either. That's what I was thinking. I hate it because I've been going consistently, and then November and December, I just
No.
couldn't make
No.
it. Like if I could make it, it was once a week.
Yeah.
And December, I think I only maybe went once in December. So yeah,
So
we don't want to
anyways.
be the new
Yeah.
dieters in January because
Yeah.
that's not how we are normally. So yeah, so go check
Anyways.
out our website. Tell
Check
us
it
what you
out.
like.
Yeah. If there's any other pages that
Thank you.
you guys have on your site, so Caker, Cookie Your Friends, Artist Friends, people that sell stuff, if you have any suggestions of things that are good to have on there, we will eventually have a store for our classes and our upcoming cookie subscription boxes. So that is coming. Just
Yes.
a little. Did you see?
Yeah,
Do
you
you see
just
how I,
added
like-
that in there?
Yeah. Just like sprinkled it on you. Just
Yes.
a little taste of the things.
So we'll add in our subscription. What is
Yeah.
it called? The little link where you can add your email and
Yeah. We
Get-
promise not to spam you.
maybe
Like, we're
once a
not
month you'll
spammers.
get something. But
We're not gonna like every day. Some of those ones you say.
well, obviously we don't have time.
No, we don't. So that's fair.
But maybe
Alright.
you'll get like updates if we blog.
Or more, or cool products if we find them. So, anyways,
And
that's
we're
coming.
starting our artist spotlight. So we have our first one ready to go. I need to.
It's
publish
going up.
it.
It's
Yeah.
going up. But yes, cake and cookie friends, artists in general. If you guys want to be featured, let us know because we're going to be featuring lots of other people.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we think it's fun, and so many people support us and have over the years that we thought it would be fun to, share that love, share the community,
Yeah.
make sure that.
Or if you have somebody that you want to hear about,
yeah,
send us that.
Definitely.
That would be fun.
That'd
And then
be-
we'll reach out to them and ask them if they want to be featured.
Yeah, because we definitely want to encourage the, concept of instead of competing with other businesses and other artists, lifting each other up and encouraging them, and because there's enough business to go around. So let's all help each other.
Well, and I feel like grumpy people who are competitive or don't want to be friendly, they don't do well, right? Like,
In the end.
in the end,
In
they
the
don't
end.
do well. I know sometimes it looks like they're doing great, but I think that they're unhappy, and that's just not the way to live. So
Yeah. So we're gonna help.
we're going to encourage going the other direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thanks for tuning in for Goody Tutus as we talk about
Random stuff.
things.
Random
and
things.
ramble on and go down different trails. But today we did talk about our website. If you missed that, we have a new one. And
Go check it out.
Go check it out. And I feel like my son, who has his little YouTube channel, would be very upset at me if I didn't say like and subscribe and click the bell. He's like, Mom, you have to say that. You're not saying like and subscribe and hit the bell or something. I think there's a bell.
There's a bell.
I don't know.
Does that send you a notification when there's a new one?
Maybe. I don't know. But, because we put these up on YouTube.
Obviously, we're not super concerned, but we would love it if you would follow us on YouTube. Because I feel like it's very clicky or cliche or something. Like, it's like, okay, I'm going to say like and subscribe, and they put these like bullet points and like
we will probably
flashing lights.
never like be like, you can click right here over her head.
Right?
Probably never.
We're not going to do that.
Like we've
we
already
can
told
figure it
you.
out, but we're not interested, so.
I can't figure that out.
We don't want to.
Anyways.
We might have a child one day that we can give the video to.
Oh, I thought you were saying like we're having another child one day. I was
Together.
like, surprise. You got more than you bargained for today.
We might have a kid that grows up to like all of our kids
Oh.
want to do YouTube.
Yeah.
So I
We're gonna
have
figure
2
it out.
children or 3 children. Maybe all three have a YouTube channel by
Well,
now.
you do have 3
I
children.
know I have 3 children,
you're
but I'm
quite-
trying to decide which ones have a YouTube channel. But maybe at some point they will take over editing for
that'd be
us
cool.
and adding our...
That'd be cool.
Actually, Megan, my oldest, edited our Pico projector video tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should go check that out too, because that's on YouTube. And then subscribe afterwards.
And click the bell.